Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to today's stream where I am your all-time favorite car mechanic. Post time live real quick on social media. Hold on for a second. Right. I know the music slaps. I'm gonna put it. No, I don't need no tutorial. People be wanting you to sit through tutorials and stuff, and I'm like, nah, bro. I'll figure it out. Something breaks, but I'll figure it out. I can't do tutorials no more. Tutorials take too long. I forgot what game I was playing. It's like, if you give me the option to not do a tutorial, trust me, I will not do it. But yeah. Let's be a mechanic. So what, you can't take like orders or something? Like, alright, maybe I should have did the tutorial. You know what? No, I can just look up the controls. Alright. I was about to say Xbox, dude, like. Stuff's usually pretty fast. Alright. So wait, accept crouch. Stream early. Yeah, I figure I had some free time, so I'm like, I might as well. Appreciate the bits. Oh, that's what that's doing. Okay. How I move the car inside, though? Oh, here we go. Okay. Just got right-click it. J promo though. Yeah. Homie went off. He went off. Like, if people are thinking like, oh, you know, it's all a part of the act, like he's if this is like all just an act, like, hey yo, that's some good writing. After seeing that, I was like, this man is the wild. You know, yeah, for sure he is. There ain't no way possible you could look at him and be like, he ain't one of the most like talented wrestlers of our time. Like, the way he went off, it was like, dang, man. I know people, they probably gonna go into work tomorrow and they're gonna go off on their boss. They're like, you remotely say anything crazy to me. I heard XWW guys, I went wide. Yeah, I was tripping off of that. That's the thing though, I feel like with AEW, like they don't, like the wrestlers don't hold back. He's the same age as us too. He's 26. I know, that's crazy to think he is 26. It's like bro out there acting like he like 40 years old, about to like retire or something. The way he went off, I was like, dang man. I'm like, is you good? MJF is like, nah, he's one of those guys where it's like, hey yo, if this man don't get his flowers, like if he don't get what he deserves in that company, then like what was y'all doing? Well, I should like highlight this stuff instead of just, because I don't even know which one I'm supposed to be going after. Okay. So I think I was just supposed to just go after the tire. I think I'm supposed to be going for all the tires. Nah. Can you blame him though? It's never single lie, they can't. Yeah, like no, I mean, like what he said was facts. Like, you can't like look at what he said. Like that's literally like, I mean, because that's the thing. Like a part of me is like people are saying that it could be like all an act. Like they just doing that just, you know, for views and stuff. What's up, Illy? But if that's what they're doing, then I'm like, hey yo, that's some good writing that they're doing that, but. Because I'm like, Tony Khan, he hasn't really had no, like, stories or something. What's that? No, we're talking about this wrestler. I don't know if you watch AEW, but there's this wrestler tonight. He went off. AEW, it's, like, I don't know if you watch wrestling or know that, like, because I know, like, some people may not watch it, so they may not understand. Yeah, that's not. That blackout happened. CM Punk came out, tried to talk to him. He left through the crowd, thinking that's not an act. Yeah, but you never know. You never know. People, they like, cause I know they was like with AEW, those wrestlers, they just have the free will to do whatever they want out there. There's like, as long as you guys put on the show. Back into it, but I don't know. It's getting good, Illy. It's getting good. So they said I got what tires? Standard tire. All right. Standard. There we go. Ah, dang. That would have been a mistake. Where's that tire? So 215. 75 R15, 215, 75 R15. I think that's what I needed. I hope that's what because if not, I'm like, bro, that was a waste of money. Because if he actually feels that way, he may leave AEW. When he does, you know, Vince will pick him up, pay him for how much he's worth, because everyone knows Vince has money like that. That's true. That is true. I don't know, man. It's like a part of me, it's like I want to believe. Part of me wants to believe that it's true, but then I'm like, I don't know, man. Wrestlers, they be putting on shows in AEW, so WWE, honestly, I know they wouldn't do no stuff like that. They had just fired them wrestlers. So that's why I'm like, I just like, I don't know. Like, I think, because I remember when they had problems with another wrestler, they didn't go out on stage and I'm like, you know, and talk about it. So that's why, like, a part of me is thinking, like, maybe it is acted out, but because I'm like, you know, if you know he's gonna go out there and say some things, like, why would you not shut his mic down, like, or mic off, like, right then and there? So that's why, like, a part of me thinks that it's staged, because it's like, you gave him all that time, you knew what he was leading to, you knew what he was getting ready to say. I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna let a wrestler go out there and just be like, oh, so, like, yeah, just go out there and just say whatever. We ain't gonna, you know, I don't care what you say. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure they go over and things and go through Tony Khan. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. It could be real. It could be real. He is a megastar and Tony isn't paying him for what he's worth, and it's been frustrating for MJF. That's the thing, though. It's like, how do we know how much he's getting paid? What's up, DK? I'm saying, like, if that was the case, I'm like, bruh. Like, if MJF really wanted to, he would stop showing up. Like, if he felt like he wasn't getting, he would have recognized that stuff, like, a lot earlier. And not, you know, now. I'm like, I think he getting paid something, but they're sore and angry. What, from working out? Well, I know the sore part, yeah, working out, but what you mad about? You hear, you know, show up the fan meet up and Grease say, I did hear that. I did hear that. For the pay-per-view, yeah. Yeah, because I remember everybody was talking about that, so. I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, it could be real, but. That's cold. Yeah. But he already comes off as a guy that, like, he don't like fans, so. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, I ain't trying to, like, sound naive on this situation. Like, if he truly is dealing with some stuff in AEW, like, bro, I'm like, I'd forget a no-show at the fan meetup. I have been, like, a no-show at the job itself. Thinking it's real, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah. Say he wanted to coach me without me even asking for a coach, because boss basically coaches me, plus the sergeant has no idea. Don has no idea how much progress I've made. You're just making excuses. You're uncoachable. I wouldn't even try to get in bad with those guys. If they say it, then just, you know, go with it. Was it like CM Punk bite bomb type thing? Yeah, Illy. Yeah. It was that, like, plus some. You know, WrestleMania would be on it. Oh, yeah, for sure. WrestleMania, they probably working on that stuff right now. Honestly, I think it was like, I mean, CM Punk, he obviously like opened up the door for pipe bombs, but I personally think MJF's pipe bomb was a tad bit better. Didn't entertain his comments. Yeah, it's like, you know, just let it go. Don't even like get into it. Don't get in bad with them, because it might be a more messed up situation for you. So I wasn't even supposed to put these on. So I hadn't watched them in a while. Yeah, I'll be watching like their like weekly videos, or like when they were all like the good, bad, and ugly, and then they just talk on all the like different wrestling news. You know, the comparisons are happening between those two promos. What, CM Punk's pipe bomb and MJF's? I don't know. Like, I'm like, I like MJF's pipe bomb. I mean, like I said, like, he did, like, because CM Punk did obviously open up the door for pipe bombs. Like, I don't know, there might have been some other wrestlers that did better pipe bombs prior before CM Punk getting into wrestling, but I'm like, yeah, I personally think MJF, his pipe bomb was better. There's 4 sergeants and 3 of them are amazing. Impressed with my progress. He's never had one with me. Candy and ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, don't even get into it with them. Think that's like, they try to like do that stuff to break you, so. Like, sergeants are wild. So now I'm playing this game on PC. Somebody asked me, oh, what you doing today? I'm like, buying car parts. Take a picture and just be like, I'm legit buying car parts. But in reality, I'm playing Car Mechanic Simulator. So that he just assumption after one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's like, they're only doing that to get into your like head and stuff. It's like, I mean, he's a sergeant. It's like, what do you expect him? He ain't gonna be like, you know, like, yeah, there might be some that's congratulating you, but there's always gonna be that one that's just, you know, being aggressive and crazy for no reason. It's like, sergeants are crazy. It's like, look at that guy from Full Metal Jacket. Them dudes ain't did nothing to him, and he was going off on each and every one of those guys in that one scene. It's like, bruh, for what? Okay, got those out the way. Getting wild running. Yeah, he's trying to make you upset, and it's like, it's working, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, don't let him get to you. It's the best advice I could give you. $120 for a fuel pump? It's like, dang. This is like an old car. Just ignore. Well, he is the sergeant, so it's like you can't do like too much ignoring. Like, it can only go on for so long, so. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get that Oil filter. What kind of oil filter is this? Filter V8. It's 12 minutes. Faster push-ups. Increased by 7 planks. 20 seconds. Shin splints. Or muscle spasms. That's good. Wanted to go into the military. Yeah, same. I was going to, but it's like, you know, you have your family like telling you like, oh no, you should do this. No, you should do this. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'll just play military video games. That's a lot easier. They might not support it, but oh well. Come on, move my entire room around. That's chill. Family think I should go. I'm like, nah. Yeah, I'm like, if it's something that I want to do, then I'll do it. But as far as I see it, I'm like, I didn't do it back then. I'm definitely not going to do it now. So, military or trade. Yeah, it's like my family, they were trying to, there was a few things they wanted me to get into. I'm like, bruh, I'm chilling. Multiple times today. Shown up, I pushed max. Went into my muscles. Couldn't go anymore. Yeah, that's chill. There's other tasks. Oh, that stuff. All right. I had a teacher in school. He was like, all males should be forced to go at 18, spend time in the military until 21 because it teaches discipline. Generation lacks this when he was in the military. I don't like people like that. I honestly don't. I do what I feel like doing. It's all like, no, you just, the thing is, like, when they say things like that, it's like, oh, like, you know, people don't know discipline and all that crap. And it's all like, okay, don't blame me. It's all like, and honestly, you ain't taught nobody nothing if you saying things like that. So that's why it's stuff like that. It's like, nah. I'm like, that's why you're a teacher and you ain't no president of the United States where you can call shots like that, or whatever person you can be to call shots like that. Somebody like him, I know I got into an argument with them in class. Because I'm like, bro, I don't know what they put in your coffee today, but I think you need to start making that stuff at your house. Wanted to try to tell me about consistency, but if I drop my routine, which works for his routine, breaking consistency. Yeah. Like, just, you know, like, yes, sir, no, sir, and leave it at that. I think I need to replace the radiator fluid too. All right, let me answer everyone. That's what I'm saying. It's all like, because I think that's what it was when they that's like one of the main reasons why I didn't want to join, because I was like, no, I just want to get kind of like a, you know, I mean, I know it's going to be a difficult job in the military and stuff, but I just want to do something where it's like not going to put me in combat. And the guy was all like, oh, well, there's going to be a good it could be at any given point in time, like, you could go into combat. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. I was like, no, you said everything I need to know. So, not too long after that, I was all like, and then I think I felt like the practice, like, military test that they have you take. I said, nah, I'm just going to continuously keep playing these military games. I hate people who rant about our generation, but they be the ones who raise this generation. So it's exactly. More discipline if you're not going to teach. Exactly. It's like, that makes no sense. It's like, here it is, you're a teacher telling us, and it's like, then teach us. I'm like, instead of like going off on some stuff like that, teach us. That make things so much easier. It's like I said, I definitely would have gotten into an argument with him. I'm like, you must not be married, huh? I'm like, cause the way you talking to us, like, I can only imagine how you talking to your wife, homie. Like, you need to do is you need to go take yourself a little vacation. It's like, you got your mind all messed up right now. Break coolant. Oh, that's all I need to do? Isn't time ran about and teaching exactly. To military for everyone point. He said something like, how do you know it's not for you if you hadn't experienced it, type of thing. Yeah, and it's all like, because I don't want to experience. It's like, we're not going to be able to experience everything in this world. Like, that's one thing where it's like a person just got to accept. And it's like, you can't force them to experience everything based off of your opinion on today's generation. Like, that is your opinion on today's generation. But you can't go and tell, like, oh, yeah, everybody needs to join the military because they need to learn discipline. I'm like, here it is. You can teach us discipline right here, right now. Yet you want to go on this rant about why we should be in the military. And then it's like, if we end up getting killed over in the military, it's like, what do you have to say about that? It's like, how, what are you going to tell, like, listening based off of what you just said? And it's like, then I go over to the military, get shot and killed, fighting some war I shouldn't have been involved in the first place. And it's like, what are you going to tell my parents? Oh, I thought he would learn discipline, not to take a bullet in the head. That's why it's like stuff like that. It's like, I'm glad, I ain't have teachers like that. I had teachers that was like always trying to bring up military and stuff. And it's like, fam, it's like, we are high school kids. Like, we ain't thinking it. Unless we want to do that, we ain't thinking about that. Why am I here? Exactly. Teachers just sometimes, like, they make it seem like that they're super smart, but they're really not. They'll say some things and it's like, oh, now I should be a teacher. So that's why I was like, majority of the time I was sitting there arguing, because teachers always just say things and it's like, bro, I'm like, just stop, man. Transfer classes immediately. I know there was most of the time, like, I would try, because teachers, I remember in middle school, there was this one math teacher where it was like, I learned more from the, what do they call, like, those secondary teachers? I learned more from her than the main teacher. I think I told you guys about that teacher. That was the one she told me, she told the class, like, oh, when you're finished with your test, you can sit with your friends. I'm like, all right, chill. About like 15, 20 minutes later, oh no, Tyler, you're going to have to go back and sit in the corner. I'm like, excuse me? What? They were like, didn't you just say we can substitute? No, it wasn't a substitute. Like, she worked at the middle school. She had like her own classroom, but she would come to like on her like off period where she didn't have students. She would come to she'll come to like our class and like help out for that period. But yeah, she was all like, oh no, you're gonna have to go back and sit in the corner. And I'm like, didn't you just say we can sit with our friends when we're done? Then she was like, thank you. I'm like, what does thank you mean? That's not answering my question. I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, you told us one thing, but now you're telling us another. Like, I don't get that. Like, somebody gonna have to explain that one to me. Then she kept on saying assistant teacher. Oh, is that? Oh, that's. I thought there was like another name to it, but guess not. Something like that. Yeah, but that teacher. Then she was. Then at that point, I just started going off in the classroom. I was all like, how you gonna tell us to do one thing and then like say another? I'm like, what kind of teaching is that? And I just remember I just went on like some full-on rant in her classroom. Her face was getting red. That's one thing I was like, dang. Really argue with teachers. Oh, fam. If there was a teacher where they just came off as a type, like I had to say like in each like part of school for like elementary, middle school, and high school, I was arguing with a teacher. It was always that one teacher where I'm like, yep, I could tell we're going to get into an argument at some point in time. I'd be laughing if I was there in your class. Oh yeah, I definitely had like some memorable. That's why I never really. I remember after I graduated, I went back to visit because I was like friends with. I was friends with like quite a few like students in like each, like grade in school and or in the like at my high school and stuff. So I went back to like visit them. If I seen the teacher, I was like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm like, you stay in your area, I'm gonna stay in my area. Then there was another time I remember she went and had us watch once again, this is the same math teacher. I remember she had us like watch a episode of Andy Griffin, and it was this episode where this like kid was being like all bad and rebellious and things. And I remember like at the very end of the episode, she was just like, "Now, do you guys have any questions about the episode or the show that you guys just watched?" And I knew of that show because me and my mom would watch that show a lot. But I was like, "What did this episode have to do with math?" I think like at least like 4 or 5 kids started laughing at that when I had said that, because I'm like, this is a comedy show. This is like encouraging us to do this. Like, why would you have us sit down and watch this instead of a Bill Nye video or something? Like, I don't even get the concept. Like, oh yeah, let's show these kids a TV show they don't know nothing about, unless like they're watching it with their family or something. I'm like, all the shows you could have like, I'm like, what are we gonna watch next week? Gilligan Island? It's like, fam, like, teach us math. Stop showing us like old 60s and 70s like sitcoms and stuff. Nye to go. I'm saying Bill Nye. If I was to stay up for any video that they showed us in school, it was definitely gonna be a Bill Nye video. Bill Nye, he was forever killing it with those videos. It's like, honestly, because I remember like all the different times like I would watch him and I'd just be like, that's what that. I'm like, now teacher, why did you not just say what he just said? Like, you out here being difficult about it. It's all like, you could just say what Bill Nye just said. He's still here. Yeah, Bill Nye, he's a GOAT. That car is flying. That looked like the car I had just fixed at the start of this stream. They got me doing this one. Can I just do that? I think I could just do that out here, instead of taking it inside the shop. But I feel like with school, like not overall like trying to encourage kids to drop out of school. It's like obviously, you know, stay in school to get your education, diploma and all this stuff, but I feel like school don't really be teaching kids nothing like the basics, yeah, like, you know, reading, writing, math, like all that stuff, but like a lot of those classes I remember taking, I was like, I ain't gonna randomly bring up a conversation about George Washington and, you know, how he fought some war in like the 1700s. Like, that's not no conversation starter. It's like trying to like go and talk to your crush and be like, yeah, them George Washington wars, they were crazy, right? She just looks at you and walks off. And it's like, well, sometimes I'd rather watch videos than hearing the teacher, but half the times teachers would put on the most random boring videos. So math was pointless. Yeah, because it was pretty much like just middle school. It was like a little, just like more like question. We're not, well, yeah, more like math questions and stuff. So like math, I remember that like my senior year, because I was good at math, and so I remember they had just put me in like one of the like just as a TA for like this like math class. That was so weird having the like kids come up to me and then they were like, "Hey, what like how I do this?" I'm like, "Fam, like you ain't learned this? All right, like so this is what you have to," and I'm like helping them and stuff. Jaden Smith about. Oh yeah, Jaden Smith. See, I would say I was like a blend between like a Jaden Smith type kid and then like also just wanting to be a kid. Like I had my moments where I was like I want to learn like some, you know, adult things, but yeah, Jaden Smith, I was like Jaden Smith, I don't know. I feel like you got like one of those just like big like Hollywood families, like it just, you know, not overall saying it ain't gonna turn out good for the kids, but it's just gonna be weird. He makes good music though. I ain't gonna lie about that. Like Jaden Smith be killing it with the music. And movies too. I know a lot of people may sleep on the Karate Kid, but that, Pursuit of Happiness, those honestly be my two favorite Jaden Smith. Because he don't really do nothing now. He just really be focusing on music. It's supposed to be like an alley or something. Looks like it. This look like there's gonna be like a old like Volkswagen Golf, like one of them like old like 80s ones. Oh yeah, they want me to fix the brakes on this car, so let's move that inside. Fix by TMossBoss Mechanics. Honestly, like if this game was like a tad bit more serious when it came to like being a mechanic and stuff, like if it was like some realistic stuff, I so would like just be like, fam, like forget taking my car to a shop. I'm like, I'll fix it myself. I did hear though that people were like fixing up their cars, because I think one guy, he said he figured out how to change out his alternator by playing this game. So it's possible to like be a mechanic based off of playing this game. So 2 brake pads, ventilated, caliper, okay. Mechanic. I wouldn't mind being a teacher. I feel like that I definitely would teach kids some things. I need 2 brake pads. They say games don't teach any things. Oh no, games only teach violence. This game is teaching me violence right now. I'm becoming a violent homicidal maniac by playing this game. What would you teach if you was a teacher? What would I teach? Because I feel like math probably would be my go-to thing, but nah, it's like I want to do like something else than math. But I need one more thing with that. But probably like PE, maybe. Like weight training. Cause I'm like, then at that I'm like, forget a gym membership. I'm like, I just go and just work out the school gym. Just about to say PE. I'm saying like PE is just like it's a simple class, so like I ain't gotta worry about too much. I was gonna say something like history, but I'm like, I don't care. Unless like they told me like I teach art. Yeah, art be a chill class too. But like if I would say history, but I'm like, I want to teach kids like some like actual legitimate like history. Not like, you know, some stuff that they ain't gonna know nothing about. They gonna forget all about it, you know, when they graduate and stuff. But like teaching them some things that they can actually take on with them throughout life. Yeah, I say music. Music would be a good class too. I teach kids like all like I'm like, what y'all want to like know, like DJing stuff, like computer. Cause I'm like, I'd be straight with the kids. I'd just be like, cause a lot of music today you can make all that stuff all off of a computer. So say playing flute, yeah. I'm like, you can make all that music off of a computer. So like. I'm like, just go if you guys got a computer. If not, we could just go to the library. Say, man, but I need to learn more instruments. Yeah. But I'm all like, we can easily make some music, and you guys can like post it on social media or YouTube, wherever. So they said the coolant and power steering. I'll be that PE teacher though, where it's like, cause I know there's some of those kids that don't be liking to suit up. And I'm like, alright fam, I don't care if I'm all like, I've worked out in jeans before. I'm like, you work out in whatever you got. If you really want to work out. But I'll be that PE teacher. I'm just like, hey, I don't care. I'm like, just show up, work out, do something. Like play some sports with your friends if you need to. Like, I don't care if you're playing sports by yourself, but, like, just do something. Getting sweaty. Well, and you fell into class. Or Project Adventure, which is basically parkour PE. They got a parkour PE class? That's crazy. I wish they would put me in a parkour class. Because I'm like, fam, I am not coordinating enough to be jumping over no walls. So I'm like, I do like little mini parkour things, but don't be expecting me to jump from building to building. I'm like, I'm afraid of heights. I can't do that. Teacher's like, all right. He's like, so Moss, you're going to jump from this building to this building, do 3 backflips, land it, slide underneath that truck, jump underneath that car, hop over that fence, jump up the tree, jump out the tree. I'm like, fam, what I'm going to do is open up that door and walk up out this classroom. I ain't doing all that. Said Project B in middle school. That's crazy. I don't know. It's, you can't, I know that gotta be against some law. You can't make no middle school kids do no parkour. Too clumsy. I'm afraid of heights and for parkour. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, it make no sense to have no middle school kids do that. It's like you guys is in middle school. It's like you guys ain't no trying out for no Michael Bay movie or any of them, like a Tom Cruise movie. It's like, fam, I'm a kid. I'm a child. What is it? Mission Impossible Middle School Edition? It's like, what is this? Tire rope. Oops. Over a gate. Zip line. Yeah, that's doing too much. I'm like, just have me just working out like, you know, just normal people. Parkour is like, that's meant for like people that's like trying to try out for like some like Bruce Lee movie or something. Want you to be Morpheus from the Matrix, or you have to free you. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, fam. I'm like, no. Oh, that teacher saw the Matrix one time. And he said, "Nah, this is the class that gotta be at the school." I'm like, man, you're crazy. Wait, do I gotta take the? Yeah, I gotta take this off. Wasn't dangerous. It was basically a parkour obstacle course. Yeah, but there's kids that's not coordinated enough. And I can see right now, one of them kids gonna end up on that TV show, Ridiculousness. I just think there's certain classes that just, like, you know, kids shouldn't really be getting involved in. Because I'm like, kids don't know nothing about no parkour. I already know it's like there's going to be some of those kids where they don't take it serious. Next thing you know, they took one of those hurdles to the face. Now they in the nurse's office asking for all these different things and only going to get an ice pack. Again, as it seems, so you were given kitchen, you swung over. I definitely don't trust no kids to be helping me do no parkour either. I can see right now it'd be that one kid with the sweaty hands talking about, Tyler, I'll catch you. I'm like, no, what you need to do is go wipe and wash your hands. 7th grade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I definitely would not. The friends I had in 7th grade, I would not trust them to do no parkour stuff with. It's like, what was 7th grade? Yeah, there was like some of the kids I remember I had in my 7th grade PE class. I was like, nah. It's like, it was not trustworthy. So it's 21-year-old me doing parkour, yeah, along middle school. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I'll do like some small ones where it's like, let it be like a small little wall. I'll jump over that. But anything else, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I definitely would have failed that class. I'm probably gonna play grid after this. Hey, tight rope between trees. So there's 3 trees with the rope around them. Grow from tire to tire tree. Shimmy around middle tree. Yeah, that's doing too much. Like I said, I would not trust middle school me to be swinging from no tree. It's like, I already know what that phone conversation would have been like with my mom. It's like, what happened to my son? Yeah, he was swinging from a tree. Thought he saw a bee like cross his path, ended up falling, splitting his knee in like 2 to 3 different places. It's like, nope, I'm good. Alright, make sure I save. And now we play some grid. Nope, didn't want to open that up. Is it opening? All right. I don't get why with like some games like it just automatically adds into stream labs, and then with other games it doesn't. I'm like, I don't get that behavior, but I guess. Which one was I doing again? Touring. Has to be willing to try unfamiliar challenges, things, increases agility, coordination, self-esteem, confidence, learn. Yeah, that's what it's like. You know, leave it up to the kid to build that up. I'm like, I shouldn't be have to force to do some like parkour stuff. I'm like, yeah, and then a kid hurts himself, then it's all like, oh yeah, you learned something challenging, but you did break your arm in 4 different places. I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's like kids should learn that stuff young. It's like not when they like halfway through their school years and stuff and relying on like Mr. Anderson. And it's like, fam, I'm good. It's like I learn parkour if I feel like learning parkour, but till then I'm like stuff like that. That like a kid should be interested in parkour, not a teacher making a kid do parkour. So I honestly feel like that's like, cause me, I always been about like teaching a kid about the real world, and if somebody approached me talk about you're gonna fail in life if you don't know how to do parkour, I'm like, I'll look at them like they're crazy. That's how I look at a teacher. And robotics. Robotics? I've never heard of that, but yeah, I definitely would. That's how I would look at those teachers. Or it's like, oh, you're gonna fail. It's like, okay, I failed parkour. It's like, fam, let's see you jump from rope and swinging and all this other stuff. It's like, last I checked, my name is Tyler, not Tarzan. Your bras from Legos. Program is see now stuff like that. Now that's fun. That's I feel like, you know, if you're a kid in school, like you should be having fun in your classes. Like stuff like that, yeah, that seems chill. That seems cool. I feel like that's what a 7th grader should be doing, but you know, not Tom Cruise 101. It's 9 weeks. Then that's another thing. It's all like I'm going based off of the PE. I'm like, does this PE teacher even know about parkour? Because I'm like, if so, I'm like, I need to see some videos. That's what I need to see. I need to see some videos of you doing parkour. Because if I don't see that, it's like, nah, I'm really not trusting the classroom. You're just telling me based off of some stuff. It's like, nah. That's what I'm like, yeah, if I seen some videos of them doing parkour, then I think I would trust the idea. But some of the PE teachers I had, there was PE teachers I had that didn't even do walking and fitness. Walking and fitness. That is literally you walking around the track. Also had weekly 1 mile run. Oh yeah, they had us do that too at my school. I sucked at it. I still kind of suck at doing 1 mile runs, but now I'm like, I don't even care about time. I'm like, I'll take all the time I need, but so parkour and rhymes. Yeah, parkour, it's like, based off of some of the teachers I had, I would not trust them to tell me about. I didn't even trust them about some of the things they were telling me in the PE class. The only teacher I trusted, because he was the football coach, and that dude, he was pretty big. And he was the weight training teacher. That was the only PE teacher that I trusted when it came to, like, learning something PE related. I actually had put on weight being in that class. He was chilled though. I remember like after we finished up, and then it's like we just had time to kill. This dude, he really had the like a good portion of the classroom download FIFA, and we were all like playing up against this guy. I'm like, bro, I'm like, are you one of us or are you one of the teachers? It's like I don't even like you chilling but like that's just wild. That's just wild to be sitting here. It's like 5th period playing FIFA against my teacher. Dang. Can you tell if that's a car or a helicopter? I'm hearing something outside. Could be one of them aliens from World of Worlds. That was a pretty good. That was a solid movie. Tom Cruise one at least. They came out with some other ones. I'm like, I ain't feeling those ones. Speaking of that movie, they're making a War of the Worlds video game. Like, I saw like a video of it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that movie, but if it's anything like the movie, well, it did kind of look like it's kind of like a hide and seek. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight, but it's in the style of that movie. So it's like you're hiding. I don't know how much hiding you can necessarily do, but you're hiding from these big old giant like robot alien like things. But it looked like it's gonna be a good game. Looked a little buggy, but it's usually how games are today. Dang. Dinner at 1 a.m. again. I could not. I try, like, now I'm like, if I know I'm gonna be busy, I try eating earlier. And it's like, if I need to eat something else, and I got some snacks on standby. But I'm like, I could never make a full-on meal at 1 a.m. I mean, if I'm really hungry, then I guess I'll just do what I need to do. But if not, then I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'll just try to wake up super early and eat something.
The last lap was a 2:15.8.
It's 4 p.m. 12 p.m. now. When did I eat? I ate at like 6 something. Only reason why I ate at 6 because I was out. Let's go and get in the MacBook so I can get back into making music and stuff. Send PT at 6. Oh. Well, I was just saying for me, I'm like, I don't know what your situation is, so I was just saying for me at least, I ate at 6. That's what I should have did when I got this steering wheel. See, like, if these things go out, because I'm going to be so upset. I'll be so mad if I was playing a game and then this steering wheel just broke and I just bought this steering. Like, I don't know why, like, I always be thinking of the worst when I get something. I'm like, this steering wheel better last me like a few years at least. Like, up until the, I'm trying to think, because I think this one came out last year. Or it might have came out, actually. No, I think this has been out for a few years now. It better not just go out no time soon. I'm tired right now. I wish I was tired. This is usually the time. I feel like right now, like, I just, you know, I'm like edging to the point of like going to sleep. Like, I'm on the edge of being tired, but for now, I'm awake. It's like, there's a whole car. There's a whole car right there on the side of you. That's a game I should get. I should get American Truck Driving Simulator, because at least they ain't got to worry about, like, cars just doing some old dumb stuff. Or just a racing game that's like, cars are just not stupid. It's like, they see you on the side, but they're like, no, let me turn and swerve and mess them all up. Drive out in front of them.
On lap 2, you've got 2 cars in front.
See, it's like, I'm saying, it's alright, I get the ramming cars and spinning people out. It's like, don't say nothing. Why is it raining so hard? They should never have nobody professionally racing if it's raining like this. Because all you're just going to do is just cause damage to the car.
Alright, that last lap was a 47.8.
Like, it is a full-on thunderstorm right now, and it's like, why would anybody be out at this moment?
Okay, that last lap was a 46.5. Your last lap was a
Dang, I thought that was the last
45.8.
lap. V, why are you yelling? Dang, that was like... I'm about to break. I'm about to break? My controller. Oh. I take it you have been playing Apex Legends. Oh, Fortnite? No, Fortnite. I feel it. It's like, I'm gonna just tell you this, like... I want to punch something. If you do plan on breaking your controller, make sure, you know, you got money to buy another one, because I just remember the days in high school when I was breaking controllers, and there was a point in time where I had to trade in games because I didn't have no money to buy another controller. So yeah, those are the struggle days. I don't have money to feed myself, so my controller can consider itself lucky. Dang. Yeah, I was like, I remember there was the one time I didn't even mean to like break my controller. I just kind of like tossed it on the floor, but it was like a overhead toss. It wasn't like just throw my arm out type toss. Like I didn't like full like throw it, but it had hit my yearbook, and my yearbook from my high school is like these hard covered yearbooks. And yeah, it just shattered the analog stick, and I was like, bruh, like I don't have money to get me another controller. Like, then I had looked over at my video games. I'm like, am I really gonna have to trade in my games? I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, all right, let's see what game I'm not playing. I was talking about that the other day when I was and my friend Leans with it. Shout out to her, but I was talking about that. I had like massive anger issues when playing games. Okay, back to raging BRB in like 10 minutes. All right, V. Hopefully, you win those games. People are like, "Oh, Tyler, you always sound like so nice and soft-spoken, and don't sound like the type of person to rage." I'm like, please. Have me when I'm 14 years old all over again playing Black Ops. Trust me, I was raging. Of course, my teammate, he gotta be the next. Bro, it's like I could see that it's like, you know, me, I'm in the pros, semi-pros or whatever. Like that boy, like he's like amateur at being an amateur. Why these cars can't like turn properly? It's like there's a whole process of like turning. If like the car is doing that, it's like just turn. Dang. Dang, I tore that wall up in slow motion. Dang, it look like that tire is about to like pop that girl in the back of her head. Nah, it's going backwards. Okay, no, she's good. It's like, why they got them so close to like, they ain't got like no like, they should have like a barrier and then like a space where that's like debris and all that stuff can fall over and then the fans. But at least like a net or something. They just got those fans like if a car accident happens, I'm like, them fans is done. You know a video game they should come out with? Like a cops and robbers type video game, but it's like a racing game. That would be the sickest thing ever. I mean, it's like something like Need for Speed, but it's just more so focused on like escaping from cops. And if they like damage your car up enough, then you lose. I think next big racing title is F1, so I think that's gonna be the next big racing game. But I feel like if something like that were to come out, I think it would be pretty solid. Come on. Okay. I thought I was about to spin out. There we go. My goodness. Biceps. Getting 8 probably after the 67 push-ups. I know I remember I was so good at doing push-ups. I don't know what necessarily happened on why I had stopped. But it was like every night I was doing 300 push-ups. It was some nights doing 400 push-ups. And then just for some reason I stopped. I was like, I need to start back working out like I'm trying to like get back into jogging 5 miles a day, doing more resistance band workouts. I was gonna start working out at the gym, but then I seen this thing on the news. They was just like, oh, high school kids can come in for free or some stuff. And I'm like, I ain't trying to be surrounded by a bunch of kids in no gym. You know, they just gonna be doing some stuff and they don't even make sense half the time. So that's why I'm like, nah, let me just go ahead, try to get as much gear as I possibly can for the house. But yeah, I need to start back working out. Dang. Wow, that car flipped. Oh, wow. It's like they were doing... I honestly, I do not get that. I don't get how you're doing so good. All you gotta do is just, like, they must have sneezed or something. But, like, when you sneeze, I would imagine, like, you're gonna hold, like, the steering wheel straight. Like, you ain't gonna go and, like sneeze and then just, like, swerve and make your car flip. That's crazy.
Lap was a 45.8.
It's like, V, why are you... Could also be a cat who decided to... Wait, what? DK, I'm confused by that. I got Tajin in my eye. That does not sound right. But I hope you're... It says this, spice? It sounds like it's like a spice or something. But, dang. That's what that is, then. I am sorry. This will be... Let's make the guy flip. So it could also be a cat who Assuming you like decided to headbutt. So a cat. So you're saying a cat had headbutt him, and that's what caused him to flip? That sounds like drugs. If I was racing and a guy flipped his car in front of me, and I went to ask him like, hey. Says sneeze. Oh, like. But you should never like sneeze that hard to where if you headbutt your wheel, like, nah. You should have control over your sneezes. If you just lose all bodily functions after sneezing, then it's like you need to get that checked out. Sent the pick. Alright. This is my last lap, so I'll look. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Dang. That looked like some stuff that would like, oh. For 3. You have to be up for 3 more hours? My apples. Yeah, I'm like, that stuff get in my eye. I'm trying to think. There's like, I know when I'm like putting shampoo in my hair. Oh my god, like when that stuff goes into my eye. Like I want to just yell. But I'm like, I know everybody, you know, is going to get scared. They're gonna be like, oh my god, he's being attacked by like a shower ghost or something. So, stuff burns, man. I'll wake her up at 6. I don't want to sleep then. Wake up at 6 to wake her up. Only me getting 3 hours of sleep. I'm trying to think. There's been times I've had gotten only 3 hours of sleep. Because I couldn't sleep the night prior for whatever reason. Especially it was at my old job. There was a few nights where I was like, I'll just sleep on the bus. Get an extra hour in there. Because I'll do it like during the winter. Because that's when I know it's going to rain. So I know traffic's going to be crazy. And I'm like, cool, dope. I get to sleep longer on the bus.
Last lap was a 1:07.3.
I know I'll never forget the one time where it was these 2 trucks had overturned in Seattle and it had messed up the traffic. And at my old job, so I'll get off like, well, no, not usually. It was like all the time. I'll get off work at like around 3 o'clock. And then like on a bad, like rainy day, I'll probably get home at like 5, like maybe a little past 5. That day when them 2 trucks had overturned, and it overturned in an area where it was nowhere near my job, but it was like on that street that like pretty much it was by the freeways, so where like you had to like go there and stuff to like go home. And yeah, it just backed up traffic like all the way like past my job, like pretty much like I think all of Seattle like traffic was just messed up that day. And I didn't get home until I think like 7, 8 o'clock. I remember I went to sleep because I got on the bus. I went to sleep. I woke up. I was maybe like a block down the street from my job. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, we only went a block? Bro, I'm like, bro, it's been an hour. Like, it's 4 o'clock right now. We should be like halfway on the freeway. Put you up on my TV. You need to clean. so I don't fall asleep. All right, cool, cool. Went to sleep. Woke up again, and it was like 5 o'clock, and this time I was like maybe 2-3 more blocks away from my job. I think it was like 6-7 o'clock. There's this like Target in Seattle by this popular area in Pike Place, and I was there, and I'm like, fam, like, this don't make no sense. Why am I not going home? I just want to go home. I'm gonna flip my car. I went right back. That is crazy. See, that's how you flip a car. You flip it and you land it.
The time last lap was a 53.9.
Okay, no more flips. No more flips. Just... Wait, can I turn? I thought I can turn with the steering wheel. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'll play some more of the story.
Interview, take 1. Okay. 2 secs.
It's like, bro, this is an interview. It's like, put the phone down.
Right. Thanks for taking the time to be with us today. I just wondered what your thoughts are on Seneca.
Seneca. Well, the blue and white team, right? They left the same rearview mirror. Look, you know how I keep raving West.
I did one of those fake laughs just to let him know that joke was not funny at all. Like, yeah, bro. Anyways, like, go get on with your answer. It's like, we ain't got all day. Got the racers to interview and stuff.
Listen, good looks are a curse. You should count yourself lucky.
Of course you can. Thank you. Nice loser sticks a phone in my face, get this master in a million pieces.
Hey, you should be thanking them. The fans are the only reason why any of us have a job.
Oh, my uncle's pile of gold is the reason you have a job. No, you know what? Screw the fans. They love me no matter what I do.
We are joined by Seneca lead engineer, Ajit Singh. Ajit, this latest incarnation of...
I just had the pleasure of meeting Nate. Isn't he just a wonderful human being?
don't know why, like the truck demon. What? Is there like a level of blindness that's like added to this game when cars is just like, dang, there is a whole truck. I'll just go around. It's like, forget that crap. I swear.
These feel good. You can really throw them around.
The last lap was a 1:46.9.
It's like, how much I gotta turn this truck? think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night with this stream. Find somebody to raid. Nope, I don't want to do that. Appreciate you for being here, Dark Shadow. I don't even know. Alright, hold on. I know ain't no way possible he got 15 viewers. Oh, he just started streaming. Okay. I'm about to say, I'm like, he a much more bigger streamer than me. That don't make no sense. Who follows this person again? I really don't even know who to raid. I should just rate like a random streamer, but I'm like, nah. I don't be knowing people like that. Dang, man. I'm gonna rate this streamer, Kinsren, I think. I think I've only joined their stream like one time. That was about it, so. I have like 2K channel points in their stream. It's like, fam, I never joined this person's stream before. All right. But yeah, make sure y'all go show Kinsren some love and support in chat. Be greatly appreciated. And yeah. In the meantime, that scared the life out of me. It's like my arm had scraped up against some paper, and I'm like, bro, what is grabbing my arm? But talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in for tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.